is Hunter Paine right now.
I got some words to say to you about this jabroni.
I don't understand what's going on here, JW. What's this all about?
Well, I guess we'll find out momentarily, Steve.
Here today because the CSW board screwed up again. So, we are fighting champions, and we are more than happy to give you a tag team title shot at a different day.
A different day? Can he do that?
I thought you would feel that way.
Nothing surprises me anymore, Steve.
Deprive you guys of seeing me wrestle. So, I am willing to beat you, and then beat you.
He wants to wrestle 2 singles matches? What is this, a gauntlet?
Last time I checked, this is a tag team match for the titles.
I don't believe Marco Anthony for 1 second. Hunter Paine's probably hiding somewhere around here. I have a feeling.
Yeah, something's not quite adding up here.
Let's listen. Let's listen carefully.
Yeah, we see you Tri-State.
Yeah, Johnny Wild robbed Tri-State Airstrike twice of the CSW Tag Team titles.
We got a legit contract that says we get a title shot tonight. That's exactly what we're going to do.
Devil Dog made it known. They want their tag team title shot tonight.
I am going to give the opportunity because I think you're smarter than this. Pick a partner that holds one unique attribute in CSW. Yeah. You pick the only wrestler to get pinned by the janitor.
Wait a second, that is inapt. Whoa, I think TJ Steele just crowned him. Is this a tag title match?
Folks, I have absolutely no idea exactly what's going on right now, but TJ Steele is taking it to Marco in the middle of the ring. Folks, TJ Steele coming out like a ball of fire, and Marco is in for it.
Marco, 2-on-1, almost took the diving spear by TJ Steele. I don't think TJ Steele's going to make that mistake twice. Losing to the janitor by turning his back on his opponents. He's not going to do that ever again.
No,
TJ Steele's got a laser-defined focus. It doesn't happen every day that you got a title shot, let alone for the tag team titles. And this is an ideal situation, being that it's 2 against 1. The odds are in your favor.
Yeah, the odds are in their favor, but I'm still not believing this whole thing about Hunter Paine not being here. I feel like they have something up their sleeve. I hope TJ Steele and Devil Dog are preparing for anything right now.
TJ Steele ducks and covers. Here's Rivera. Oh man, standing, throwing Fez press. TJ Steele getting in the face of Johnny Wild. Marco Anthony getting obliterated. This is an ideal situation for TJ Steele and Devil Dog Carlos Rivera. They can alternate, they can tag in and out, they can keep the fresh man in, and they can continue to inflict damage. Anthony doesn't have that luxury.
He does not have the luxury at all, so it'll be interesting to see exactly what Marco has planned, because it may officially become a 2-on-1 match. I don't know exactly what he's going to do to survive
Marco
this.
reaching for a tag, but TJ Steele's not his partner. Plus, Wild's added new people to his roster, and I don't know if that's happened.
But nothing Wild does surprises me anymore. I mean, for the past couple of months, he has just been a story all his own.
By Rivera, blitz down the elite one, who barely gets his right shoulder up. I don't know how much Marco Anthony can take at this rate. You beat the Asylum, you give Tri-State Airstrike a tag team title shot, but then you have them sign their lives away and they win the seat halfway there, toy replica tag team title. I know that they like to joke around. I know they like to laugh it up, but at the expense of young men, it's not fair.
It's not fair at all, and I think it'll only be a matter of time before Marco and Hunter Paine both have to answer for all the actions that they've done over the past couple of months.
Marco reaching for a tag, but he's got no partner in sight. Johnny Wild just holds his hands in the air like there's nothing he can do. And Rivera back in. Clotheslines, one half of the tag team champions down. The bigger you are, the harder you fall. Maybe Hunter Paine took a fall and we don't know about it.
That's one possibility. Hunter Paine can also be hiding somewhere waiting for his opportunity to come out here. I don't know exactly what's going on, but but I know Marco's in a very, very bad way right now at the hands of Devil
Marco's
Dog.
used to wrestling Devil Dog Carlos Rivera, but he's never had to deal with Rivera and TJ Steele. This is a combination they've never competed against before. I don't know. I think Johnny Wild's plan with Marco Anthony's going to backfire tonight. This is not going to work.
It's starting to look that way, and it looks like Devil Dog and TJ Steele could be closing in on a pretty big victory here in CSW.
Marco Anthony is going to have corn niblets down below. If he waits too long, he's going to be chopped liver any second now. There's a blind tag made to TJ Steele, the powerhouse. 230 pounds of solid muscle.
TJ Steele is one of the most impressive looking specimens I've seen in the wrestling ring in a long time. He calls himself the Man of Steel, and it's very obvious to see why. He is definitely something exciting to look at.
Yeah, but the question I have on my mind is he the right ally for Devil Dog in this tag team title match?
Well, I think that him and Devil Dog actually mesh together pretty well. I mean, when you think about what they bring to a wrestling match, you know, TJ Steele is big, he's strong, and he's also surprisingly athletic for a guy his size. You never got like Devil Dog, who's very compact and very explosive. I think they mesh very well to be a really good tag team.
He just slapped him on top of the head.
Well, luckily Marco doesn't have a lot of hair there, so.
Very rarely do you see the owner of a dog hit the dog on the top of the head, but then the dog hits their owner in the top of the head? I mean, what's that all about?
It must truly be a dog world.
Man, he wrapped his arm around him and gave him that exploder suplex. You gotta respect Devil Dog Carlos Rivera, and a man at his stature to lift and throw 200 plus pounds in any direction he wants. With that sort of ease, that takes incredible skill, timing, balance, and power. Oh no, Anthony found an opening and just tripped up Devil Dog as he's been straddled across that top support, and the drop kick to the hip didn't help either. He even took a fall on that left side of the hip too.
You have to wonder exactly how that fall Devil Dog just took is going to play out as this match unfolds.
Anthony with the pickup. Oh, I thought he was going for the slingshot suplex, but he drapes him. Bottom. He's all over, folded over. Look at that drop kick. Man, that drop kick, and he flipped over. He might have landed on Anthony's ankle, but Anthony seems to have recovered. The aerial assault by Marco Anthony, not expected by myself, but I have seen him do that before.
It definitely wasn't expected, but it was surely effective. Devil Dog looks to be in a very bad way right now. It'd be interesting to see exactly.
Wait a minute! Now what's going on?
What is Johnny Wild doing?
Without a general manager watching any of this footage at this moment, it's like they're waiting. So it's like they're intentionally staying away from Johnny Wild. They're afraid of him. They know the authority that he used to have. They know all of the tricks and strategies that he's used in the past to manipulate people. They don't want him to be on their case.
They don't want him to be on his case at all. And
he's got the board members at his mercy.
He does have the board members at his mercy. It's going to be so interesting to see exactly what happens as this night progresses, folks.
He's got his hand on that middle rope. Rivera might have to give up here. His back is being tortured.
It's a very, very, very compromising position for Devil Dog to be in, but he's tough.
5 minutes gone by, 5 minutes.
TJ Steele came in to give his partner Devil Dog some help, but I think the damage has already been done.
Rivera kicks out. Marco Anthony cannot allow Devil Dog to make a tag, because that negates all of the abuse and the overall momentum that he has.
Marco Anthony can't allow Devil Dog to make a tag, but I think the only chance that Devil Dog and TJ have a chance of winning
this match. He has a Guerin kick, and Johnny Wild has disappeared from ringside. Where is he gone?
It appears as though Johnny Wild's gone to the back, but who knows what's gonna. Wait.
CSW toy replica halfway there tag team champions now being instructed by Johnny Wild while TJ Steele is on his feet. Flying splash to the corner by Steele. Wild is trying to get one of those men up with Anthony after all. Float over suplex. Anthony stays in this. We still got drama on the outside.
I'm not entirely sure exactly what the conversation is, but it does look like
Kelly doesn't want it to happen. I don't think I do either.
I don't think anyone wants it to happen, but
Spinebuster to Marco Anthony. And now it looks like Steele might be a moment away from driving down Marco Anthony for the one last time. Marco Anthony from one neutral corner to the next, reversed by Marco, throwing him into the corner. Spear by Steele! No one willing to do Wild's doings. If I understand Wild correctly, if they don't help out Marco Anthony, their future as a team is at stake. What is happening here? TJ Steele picks up Marco Anthony, tries for the steel cutter. Oh, the elite check.
That was a very nice counter by Marco Anthony.
Last chance, Wild says. I don't get it. I don't get it. Marco Anthony still alone without a partner.
Alone without a partner, but you have to wonder where one.
Now Smith is holding his head. He's behind. He's trying to compose himself.
I mean, I can only imagine what's going through Chris Miller and Colin Smith's mind right now. Like, they know that ultimately they have to do what Johnny Wild said.
Hold on, now Colin Smith has agreed to make the tag. Oh, Rivera knocks his head off. Again. If Smith takes the fall here, will the tag titles change hands?
That's a very interesting question, Steve. I'm not entirely sure, but
well, I don't know either.
I'm sure Marco's very, very appreciative of the fact that he gets a probably well-needed breather right now at ringside.
But Smith is fresh in this match. Is he allowed to even be in this?
On a night where we have no general manager and everything is a cloud of uncertainty,
heel kick.
Anything can happen.
Right. Anything can happen, and springboard, split-legged moonsault onto Rivera. He still managed to get his shoulder up. Whoa, wait a minute. Wild just caned TJ Steele, Nancy Kerrigan style, from behind.
And the ref didn't see. I have no idea.
Dog chain by Rivera to Smith. Rivera might... Look at Marco Anthony tripping Rivera to the outside. Oh, elite check on the post. TJ Steele is out. He had his leg clipped from behind with the cane of Johnny Wild. Smith is out of it. Smith is out of his ear. Anthony playing cheerleader now.
Johnny Wild is also playing cheerleader post.
Miller and Kelly still watching this.
I have no idea what to make of all this right now.
If Smith pins Rivera, they've retained the titles. I don't understand this.
Ladies and gentlemen, winners and still CSW Tag Team Champions,
Elite Pain! A suitable substitute ends up scoring the win for the team. I don't believe it.
Believe it either, Steve. What a...
We always come out on top. Always on top. Hey, thank you, Tri-State, whatever. Hey, guys.
CSW halfway there tag team champions actually helped Elite Pain retain the titles. And now Smith is a target. And Rivera wants to smash that dog bone across his head. Wait a minute. Don't hurt her. She had nothing to do with it. Now Stan Paine is here.
Oh yeah, I had to help the missus with the dishes, and I think earlier
the missus and the dishes
the
again.
good dude and you're a dude. We're not that way. Brother, how are you?
The online show of
He just hit him with that dog bone.
A big dog bone before.
It just explains in peasantries right now.
Rivera is just taking down Tri-State Airstrike, and Anthony's not happy.
Those are my friends.
Your friends? You have friends now? Where are you buying these friends from? What is this? All right, is he renting them? I don't get it. Rivera's ready to crown Colin Smith with that dog bone again. He had second thoughts. He wants to go after Anthony instead. I don't blame him. TJ Steele has just thrown the CSW halfway there tag team titles into the audience.
Is that what they're called? The halfway there?
TJ Steele has given the toy titles away. The crowd is stunned. Did Smith officially join Elite Pain as a result of his actions?
Tri-State Air Strike was put into a very difficult position because they had to do the bidding.
They're having a pushing war. These two can't get along. They have to defend those CSW halfway their tag team titles later tonight. That's halfway further than I expected.